Hi everyone, welcome back to our breathwork and meditation series. Today we are on class number 5 already. Thank you for continuing to show up. Thank you for engaging in this practice. Thank you for doing the hefty work of calming and steadying the mind moment by moment. So we've been building on our foundational practice here. So if you're new, if this is your first class, welcome. And I would highly recommend going back to the beginning because we talk about things like how to set up your seat for meditation, different seated postures that might work for you. And then we begin from the ground up, just working with watching the breath first, then slowly lengthening it, then introducing some techniques. So I would highly recommend going back and trying those classes first and then joining us here when you're ready. So let's set up our seats here. If you need to pad your seat with a blanket so that your hips can begin to open up, pelvis can slowly dip down, and the spine can lengthen up, please go ahead and do that. If you need to pad the knees with some blocks or blankets, just honoring the body right where it's at today, and then settling in. And as we begin most practices, let's just begin to notice what's present without needing to change it. Perhaps you begin to scan through the body, noticing if there's any sensations that are speaking to you. Taking these first few moments to adjust the posture if needed, and then settling into stillness. Noticing the quality of the mind presently. Just noticing where your energy and attention are directed to right now. And see if each time you notice the mind being carried out into a thought, into a task, into a sound in your environment. See if you can just draw the awareness back into the heart space. Back into the heart space. There are a couple of anchors that can also be of support in bringing the attention back. One is just gently repeating, breathing in on the inhale and breathing out on the exhale. Alternatively, if you have a mantra that you already work with, you can come back to that phrase, that anchoring phrase. One of my favorites is from Ram Dass, and you can simply say, I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. Just mentally repeating that, giving the mind something to focus on. And as you settle into your internal space, maybe you begin to notice that the inhales become just a bit longer, the exhales just a bit fuller. Noticing that each breath is different from the last. And also noticing the overall pattern. Good. And as the breath begins to soften and become more silky, more flowy, we can begin to work with that, gently deepening it. Inhale and exhale. So we'll begin by counting, inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. Feel free to shorten or lengthen based on the span of your own breath. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll continue this way, but now we will begin to incorporate a pause at the top of the breath and a pause at the bottom of the breath. So beginning whenever you're ready, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. And just returning to your breath here, releasing the technique. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. Cool breath moving in, warm breath moving out. Good. And now we'll do just a couple of rounds of box breathing. We'll inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, and hold at the bottom for a count of 4. Beginning whenever you're ready and releasing any techniques when they begin to feel like too much. If the body feels too triggered, if the breath becomes short or shallow, just release the technique and return to natural breathing. Inhaling together, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, and 4, and just returning to your natural flow of breath now. Letting the belly soften and expand. Keeping the spine long. And we're going to move into a technique that we've briefly introduced before, but I haven't named it. And it is called Viloma breathing. It's also often called 3-part breath. So we inhale and we notice the chest filling up. Pause. Inhale and the ribs, diaphragm area filling up. Pause. And inhale into the low belly and pause. Exhale, low belly. Exhale, ribs. Exhale, chest. So just like this. Inhaling, feeling the chest. Pause, inhale, ribs. Pause, inhale, low belly. Pause. Exhale, low belly. Pause. Exhale, ribs. Pause. Exhale, chest. Inhale, chest. Inhale, ribs. Inhale, low belly. Exhale, low belly. Exhale, ribs. Exhale, chest. Continuing at your own pace for 3 more cycles. 3-part breath. Chest, ribs, low belly. Exhaling, low belly, ribs, chest. Good. Let's complete one more together. Inhale, chest. Inhale, ribs. Inhale, low belly. Exhale, low belly. Exhale, ribs. Exhale, chest. Now releasing the technique and returning to your natural breath. Releasing counting. Sitting in the residue of this subtle but potent practice. Noticing the sensations of the body, the quality of the mind, any waves of emotion that are present. Attention drifts. We return again and again, anchoring back into breathing in, breathing out, or I am loving awareness, or just bringing your attention back to the heart space, back to the heart space. Good. Let's take a final few moments here to place the hands together, resting them at this wisdom center, the heart, and gently bowing to this infinite, timeless wisdom, the knowing beyond the intellect, beyond the rational mind. Listening for any messages that are trying to come through and reach you at this moment. Any insights gathered in this practice together. And vowing to carry them off of the mat and into the rest of your practice, which is your everyday life. Thank you so much for joining me in this breath series. I am so grateful to be sharing it with you. We will continue for 5 more classes. So this is class 5. We'll have 10 total in this series. If you have any questions about any of the techniques that we've gone over so far, please leave a comment for me or email me. I'll leave my email in the comments below or in the description, sorry. And if you're enjoying these practices, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you're always aware of the new series that I'm creating. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. We feel your presence, and it is so gratefully received. See you soon.